What's up, guys? Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the channel. I've got a list of cryptocurrencies you can look at. Smash a like, but let's get on with the situation. If you're an investor in crypto today, you're waking up to a sea of carnage in this never-ending cycles of pumps and dumps. Every time the hopes of investors goes up, they manipulate the market and they call it a leverage flush. I'm all for it. Not everyone's built the same. Some people are worried. Some people are obviously right. Everyone has the right to be afraid, scared, all of those things. But there are some opportunities that we can take advantage. Crypto can fall off completely and bounce back as quickly as anything you've ever seen. So with that, most of you who have been here at FTX, they've been here at the Japan August crash, and you've been here at Luna. Guys, there's no amount of experience that prepares you to see a lot of your portfolio just being taken away from you. But what I would say is we need to sit back, relax, look at the opportunities, and start working on our portfolios. Now, interesting to see Arthur Hayes predicting that there's going to be a sell-off in towards the inauguration. To be honest, I mean that was the one I was banking on, not this one that's happened that's been blamed on leverage. But this is something that I've said, uh, you know, predicted, towards the inauguration, and then boom, right? And I can tell you now, the sentiment of the market was not the same as it was in 2020. $600 million billions. 600 billion was the size of the crypto market cap back in 2020, exactly December 19, 635 billion. Today is 3.5 trillion or whatever it is. So, Gary Gensler was in power. Every single crypto, people forget this. Crypto was mostly illegal. The SEC was looming over people. So we have a pro crypto president. We've got potentially, I mean, Jerome Powell did actually nuke the chart yesterday. So this was basically, the Fed's comments were seen as hawkish, and as a result, it triggered a major sell-off straight away, and that is in anticipation of future rate cuts. So this was what the market was trying to price in, and basically Bitcoin fell 5% straight away. So, don't be afraid. In the darkest days, in the depths of any of these dumps, there is a considerable light at the end of the tunnel. And big up to projects like DAI and a few others, Peak, that have been pumping in the last 48 hours, MOFO, a few other projects. So what I've done, guys, rather than actually just worry about what's happening, I wanted to take a proactive look at what we can have as opportunities. And you would see that Bitenso Tau today is 3.6 billion dollar market cap and has a beautiful correction. And again, this is going to be the leader of all AI tokens. Now, obviously, accumulating 10 of these will set you back around $4,800. Not everyone has that, but if you're in the market for a big layer one, big project in this cycle, or what remains of the cycle, I would say Tau is a good one. Phantom and Say are also two that I think you can trade. Particularly Say's chart is showing a very promising, you can see here, cup and handle. There's your cup, there's your handle, and below 50 cent. I think this is either a very good trade on the futures market, and as well as being a very good a 5 to 10x flip in this cycle, along with Phantom. Penguins is another one that I've been tracking along with Turbo. Turbo's below a penny, and Penguins is well over 600 million, $1.8 billion market cap. So really not the time for me to buy, but I want to keep that on the radar. Now, one of the most promising projects in the whole of the crypto space is this one called MOFO. Now, MOFO is a DeFi project over there on base, and I think this has stormed the likes of Aerodrome and Moonwell and open infrastructure for on-chain loans. MOFO is the most secure, efficient, and flexible lending platform. Now, very similar to Pendle, and it's half the market size. Now, so far, total deposits 5 billion, total borrowed 1.8 billion, trusted by all of these super different, institutions, and it has incredible backers. So it's got the likes of Rabbit Capital, Pantera, Kraken Ventures, and Coinbase Ventures, and all these other big backers. So, don't be shy because of the market cap. I think MOFO is a great project. $3 something and some change was the all-time high. Now is probably a good time to put this into your watch list. Massive, massive strength against the market. Of course, inflation, total supply, and circulating is way, that's just 10%, right? Like, just over 15% actually. So it's going to have a lot of inflation. So just be very careful and do not buy at the top. But this is a project on OKX, not on Coinbase yet, but it will go into the multiple billions of dollars. So if there's a retracement, I mean, the time to buy this was, early November. I would say, from $1 to $3, it's done nice numbers already. Keep that one in your watch list. And then obviously Peak. Now Peak is incredible. I love Peak. I think if it wasn't for the tokenomics, I would have got into this. Got into the pre-sale, 7 cents, 8 cents, whatever it was. Not enough tokens. And then, of course, I was greedy enough to think that, I was smart enough to wait for a market pullback. But this one is a super interesting. A dedicated layer one. And, of course, with machine learning and different types of depins. Projects like Natix built on this. This one is a absolute banger. And while the entire market has been crashing, this has been going the other way. So they've got a very large ecosystem. I think this one, they've got Web 2, standard normal businesses. This one's a banger, guys. And at $300 million market cap, I do believe that this one's going to do multiple billions. But of course, you need to find a good entry. Over to Sui, and we look at the best performing asset in the in this entire crash between Lofi and the other one is D-Book. Now, D-Book is an interesting one. It's had a decent chart, but had some rough pullbacks. And the last one was around that 6 cents mark. It's now 11 cents, $281 million market cap. And for those of you who don't obviously know what D-Book is, this is the backbone of the Sui DeFi liquidity. I believe Sui will get over at least $100 billion or up to $100 billion. I think Sui is going to be the Solana of this cycle and the Solana of the next cycle. I really do. So if this is something you are interested in, then I think, D-Book is one for you to watch because it is showing relative strength. Now, another one that you can look at is, just go back to the list. So again, Supra is a large layer one, around $300 million market cap, and recently has caught a bid. You can see here the prices are bouncing a little bit. So Supra is another one that I'm incredibly interested in. Okay, I have a very, very small allocation, and this was originally the whole idea for Supra was that it was meant to be an oracle, but now obviously it's a big layer one with a very, very fast finality. You're looking at 500 TPS, and I think this is obviously multi-VM, meaning that it's compatible with the Move, Sui and Aptos, EVM in Ethereum, base blockchain, Solana, virtual machine, and of course the Cosmos ecosystem. So this is one that is very, very small, and you can actually go take advantage of the discounts that are available with Supra. Now let's go to the next one. I'm going to give you a couple of meme coins as well. I think MPC is Mudeng MPC. These are large, massive communities. And then there's one here called Blast. Now, the thing about Blast is, guys, there's a lot of money in Blast. Okay. Token performance has not been nice. The entirety of layer twos have not done anything for any investor. So Blast as an L2 with $500 million TVL you should be able to actually, if there is, and we will get an L2 season. It's a very competitive space. You've got the likes of Metis, you've got the likes of Manta, you've got Base, you've got Optimism, Arbitrum. The list goes on. But these are trades. This is not a long-term buy and hold where you sit back and chill on the, on the gains. It may well be that for you, but I think it goes to maybe like 20, 30, 40 cents. All right. Next one I want to talk about is Gravity. Now, Gravity is a completely an interesting under the radar. It's a big project. Okay. And it's already on Binance. Now, it's one of the smaller market caps I can come up with on the in its class, basically. And what it is, so let's go to, let me just show you what it is. It's basically speed, scalability, delivering massive speeds with instant finality. Gravity is a high performance, says here, layer 1 blockchain, and of course it's actually more of a layer 2. And it's basically finality, which is pipeline, Aptos consensus engine, and obviously it's got a parallel EVM runtime, maintaining POS security through restaking technology. So this is going to be, in my opinion, something that goes into a very, at least couple of $1 billion in market cap. And so far it's just going under the radar, so you can actually bridge into this. It's one of these VC technical projects, but Gravity will upgrade to the Chainlink CCIP standard. And if you look at the market cap, right, of Gravity. So let's go to Gravity. Gravity is $200 million in market cap, right? Trading around that nearly 3 cents. So, take a look at that. And then obviously look how, we've got to come all the way down to find decent bargains again. DGen, right? DGen on Base is going to be listed on Coinbase. I'm sure about that. But look at this retracement, guys. Again, look, this is only available on Gate, BitGet. It's already, it was listed on Coinbase. Maybe it could get a Binance listing too. But DGen is one that I would consider. Then look at this. Under $200 million market cap is BasAI. Now, what people don't realize about BasAI is it gives you the exposure to every single, unbelievable agents and what we call beyond agents. And these are creatures. So you can actually try these creatures right now. Not many people understand the BasAI ecosystem, but trust me, these are self-evolving and creatures that have their own unique ways of interacting, and you can literally tell it to do things that normally you wouldn't even allow AI to do. I think this is going to be massive, and each cell can maintain its own memory. It can access APIs like Claude or OpenAI and influences the other cells in a complex network of interactions. Guys, if you hold BasAI, you are absolutely at the heart of every single AI agent narrative. You really are. And at $5, I think this is a no-brainer. So BasAI is got to be in there. And again, I'm doing public service here, by the way, guys. Smash a like if you're still here, because one of the reasons I want to do this is to actually show you what the diverse availability of these coins are and what they mean. So the next one is Lofi. Now look at this. Absolutely stunning. Up 100% today. For the week, and already up 13% for the month. And of course, in the last 7 days, 24 hours. That is unbelievable. 7 days to 100%, and then 13% for the day. I think that's one to watch. And the next one is Spectral, $169 million market cap, down to $11.96 dollars. I think this one is going to go under the radar until it goes boom. And then, of course, possibly the best layer 1, which is, under $200 million. I think that's alephium. And I did post to the group last night an extensive list of alephium ecosystem plays. And this ecosystem, guys, is only going to get bigger. It's only going to get bigger. There's going to be more projects. And the alpha ecosystem right now, in terms of TVL, is less than $100 million. And if I show you some of the projects on here, so a lot of these, you know, Alexium Finance, AlfPad or APAD, and some meme coins, of course, AIN. There's also Wang, the meme coin. There is the Alephium Banks, which is on ABX token now, trading on Mexi. So all of this is really, really going to shoot up. It's going to go even higher. So Alf has to be in there. Now, if we continue, of course, don't want the video to be too long, but you know, Oxcoin, 86 million. You've got Fraser AI up incredibly, so that one's pumping. We won't even talk about it. Toshi and Patriot just popped out. Crazy stuff on base. 01 Labs, I have to mention that. Moontropica have announced the partnership with Superverse. Of course, they have been pumping in the last 24 hours as well. And then obviously you got Foxy, Marvia. Aki is probably a bit new for most people, but let's look at Aki Network. The circulating, of course, is the most important thing at the moment. But look at that. It's already pumped 3x. And yeah, this was on the list to share. But again, you know, it's you never know what the market does. But market plays for attention, influencer-centered, data-driven, and the Aki token exclusive holders privileges, and of course, tons and tons of different partnerships. So Aki has already pumped, and that is a 3x pump, which these tokens can do because they're really you know, have a small market cap. Now, Alien Base, what is it now? 28 cents, $34 million. Great time to buy Alien Base. The next one is Oki. This one's an interesting one. Had a pump, came back, $32 million market cap. And this is a depin project on base. Building the depin for AI perception. This is really good. I think this one is going to be an absolute gem in my opinion. Okay. Because it has very good backers and it's on the base blockchain. All right. So Uki is one that, of course, I've been waiting for that retracement. And you can see Uki is an absolute banger now with a decent correction. Astral AI is another one on this list. Let me just show you what this is. So ecosystem connecting AI, blockchain, and finance. Now, this has a very good community over on the X. It's only on Uniswap for now. And at the moment, partners and development programs, OpenAI, Google Cloud. Now, this, I have to take this with a pinch of salt. I mean, these are, you know, that's again, red flags for me. But it is a gem nevertheless to keep your eyes and ears on because he's been performing really well as of late. I think the next Sui token that could get an attention is this one here, Alpha Finance. Now let's look at what Alpha Fi is. Had a very good pump, but if you look at this, Sui's premier yield optimizer. Now yield optimization, DeFi, not the most sexiest of narratives, but when they catch fire, they do. I do believe that Deep and the other one, which is the MOFO on base, are probably slightly more attractive, but a small market cap, it can pump. Patriot, and again, Shrapnel. So let's have a look at Patriot. So let me just show you what Patriot is on base, because this is absolutely been pumping. And this is a Trump-based meme coin, and it's literally... It's called Patriot, basically. And Patriot is a crypto community commission bronze statue of none other than Donald Trump. So anything Trump related right now has to be seen in the context of the inauguration. But if you look at this, you know, it's just been pumping gradually, fully diluted, and it's only on Uniswap base. So yeah, very risky. But at the same time, the market cap has matured. Now let's get a bit more spicy, guys. Trump. is good. Shrapnel is, I'm telling you now, I think Shrapnel will absolutely pump, because I think Shrapnel is going to play with off the grid and is going to catch a ride share, Uber, whatever you want to call it. And this is going to go absolutely maybe 10x, 11x is from its all-time high. And I think as far as first-person shooters go, the only thing is, big influencers saying now all of a sudden it's infrastructure that's going to do the most in gaming. I think Shrapnel, from where it is to where it can go, I think people are going to print with Shrapnel. Now, let's have a look. So there are two SUI agents, right? So let's have a look at SUI agents. If you look at this chart, very bullish, and big up to my community who've been in this. The lads have gone into this from day one. So I know a lot of people in the community are up already on SUI agents. Face your AI agents adventure, generative AI and Web3. I think this one is, Ape Terminals, SUI, and again, they're not partners with SUI, but they say that they use SUI, obviously technology. But this one is, honestly, it just looks like it's going to do something here, and it's on SUI, so that's the main bullish aspect of SUI agents at $14 million market cap, fully diluted. So check that one out. Now, AAA Cat was being pushed around by big influencers on SUI. SUI's main meme coin has since then become Lofi, which is now bigger than Hippo and FUD. And of course, I don't know what's happened to Blub, but Blub also had a massive FUD this week. But AAA Cat is something that I think that you need to keep an eye out on. Because if you look at the chart anyway, it's going to have an uptick. And when SUI starts running again, I think AAA Cat is going to be moving with Lofi at some point. Another play on SUI is, listen, I'm not too big on sniper bots, but this one is called the Sonic Sniper Bot, and this one is basically a Telegram bot of the SUI ecosystem. But it is absolutely funny in terms of like how it's been written and everything else. I don't think it's sexy enough for me, but security implementation, robust measures, safeguard, and all private keys, blah, 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 blah. But, listen, it is another one on SUI that has I think it's, 10 million in terms of the overall number of tokens. So, it's done really well and it's held up quite nicely. Next one for me is Kizuna. Now, Kizuna is a meme coin, an AI meme coin on Bitenso Tau. Do not expect anything from this until Tau starts running. When Tau runs, I think this will run. And of course, the second largest holder here is Ryoshi, who is the lead developer of Shiba Inu. So it's been really, really this is nothing, hasn't done. If you parked your money here, you haven't done nothing. I've made decent trade from here to there, and it went back up again, but it's now retracing quite nicely. So, if you're going to take exposure, it has to be something quite small. And then I've got Talent, Nodal AI, Zero Len is an interesting one at $7 million. Klaus, the meme coin, which is now just $6 million. Nile is an interesting one, pumped 100% this week, $6 million market cap. And Nile, if you look at Nile, it's on linear contract, and Nile build was officially being spoken about and partnership announced by Linear themselves. All right. So this is a DeFi play, single staking, liquidity, swapping, and you've got a dashboard on all Linear projects. So this one is a Linear DeFi play that is just sitting around $7 million market cap. And the second opportunity there is, of course, Linux, which is another play for the Linear ecosystem. All right, guys. So look, this one, again, it's not sexy. I think Foxy is bigger. And then I've got a couple of more base related meme coins. I've got Chad and Brian. Brian has been holding up really, really solid in my portfolio. Got DGen play here called Mainnets. Alephium Finance, I think $3 million is very, very positive for a play that is on the Alephium network, Alephium ecosystem. Then you have Moro Games. Now, Moro Games, $2 million market cap. It's a super risky gaming project. It's a studio. And because it's a studio, I think, look, at $2 million empowering digital ownership. Moro Games is a decentralized ecosystem that places premium and authentic digital ownership. And I like it. I think, it's on Mexi already. And yeah, it looks decent. It's like WA Studios. It really is. So yeah, if you're looking for, but if you try to sell it, good luck, because if you buy this, you need to either sell it on DEX, don't sell it on Mexi, because liquidity is very, very low. All right. But at this price, I think this could do a 100x. In my personal opinion, this could go to $200 million in an irrational phase of the market. All right. Then there's, of course, a few more here. There's, Dark Times. That's going to be shipped with the Sui X1. Been doing okay. And then finally, I've got one here, which is a completely DGen play. And I have been in 2 DGen plays. Not this one. Where is it? Where is my DGen play for the week? My DGen play for the week. I'll just get this up for you guys. And this is, by the way, one of the few tokens I am absolutely I'm killing it today with this. Oh man, what was it? Astra Blast. Let's see if I can find it. I've literally shared a DGen play in the community anyway. Anyway, guys, that's it for now. I hope you find something that you like. The likes of Marvia's there. Heroes of Marvia, Toshi, Moontropica. All my usual games are there, including Carrot, which Alex Becker has been loading up on. And as a result, before the expected possible shill again, I think this is going to be one that is going to be talked about in the months to come, because Becca's been buying it privately. So I'm led to believe anyway. All right. So anyway, guys, let me know what you're buying. Let me know what you're, smash a like if you're new here. Follow the channel and let's effing go.
Work together. So go play now. But Hooly, I don't have a gaming computer to play on. I see you. Sit tight. Something's coming.